welcome to an exciting episode of Javier in the Air. So, once again, I am bringing it to you from the new setup in my front room. Hope that's good. I want to cover that. That comes for, hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, you'll see something to do with that. So, this has been a good week. I got some gardening in. I have a new Zen moment from you that I got from the software that I use, and I was able to get out and about a couple of times, and so I'm going to show you both of those. So why don't we just get right to it? I might have a little soapbox moment, I might not, it just kind of depends on how I feel today. So let's get right into it, and I'm going to show you my let's go ahead and just do the gardening. Let's show you the gardening that I'm doing and see what you think about it. Take a look. Okay, so it's a little bit hard to see on this, but if you look closely, you'll see that in the back row there is what is basically a carrot growing, but it's tiny, so I decided to let it go. But then the rest are the melons, and so here's a close-up of it. So as you see here, this is the start of the melons. I swear I've only had them out there about 7 days, and I already got nice little leaves going, little sproutlings. So I'm really happy about that. So I've planted 5 different melons, so we'll see how it goes. And also here is the grapevine. For those of you who haven't seen it, you can see on the right curving up how big it's gotten, and it's actually a thick branch now, so I think it's going to do well. And then when I trim it back for the end of the season, I think it's going to go really well. Alright, so I wanted to show you some of the melons that I planted for this season. This is your standard red watermelon that you see normally in grocery stores, and it's not anything different, so I'm hoping that I get some good ones out of these seeds. But I also went and got some orange watermelon as well. Now they taste the same as the red ones, they're just orange. So I thought I'd be unusual, as I am, to try it out. And I think I talked about it last week, but I wanted to give you an actual shot of it. Here are the yellow melons. These are exactly the same as what we were talking about with the orange and the red. It's just that they are yellow. Supposed to taste the same as well. So we'll see what we get out of that. I hope to get really good ones. And then these are called Tigger melons. Yes, because Tigger is a wonderful thing. Tigger melons. So they're going to be about a pound each. Those are the actual size, and they're supposed to have a creamy texture to it. So we'll see how they do. And then here is something called kuka melons. They're also known as thumb gherkins or thumb watermelons. They can be added to salad. You eat them just like that with the rind and everything. So I think that's going to be something really cool to try out. And finally, I got some purple watermelon. That's right. The inside fruit is supposed to be purple. Why? Why not? So I'm hoping that they will be really good. They're coming Wednesday, and then I'll get to plant them. All right. So that was the gardening portion of the podcast today. So you see the different melons that I have. In for a penny, in for a pound. I decided that I was going to be going to do it, and if I did it, I might as well do it 100% and try different melons and see what I get. I'm going to try them for 2 seasons. I have a feeling that the Tigger melons and the kuka melons may be something. I may need to do something different. I read up on them. They seem to be, you just plant them like you would your standard melons. However, they do say for the kuka melons that you need to grow them on a trellis, because you want them to grow. I guess they grow where they look kind of like grapes, where they kind of grow in clusters. I'm not sure. I'm hoping that's the case. If I can get them to grow, I'll put them on a trellis. The rest of them can grow on the ground. There's even some neighbors of mine that are growing their watermelons, and 2 of them actually got out into the curb. They're on the dirt, but they're real close to the sidewalk, and they've been getting plenty of water because it's been raining on and off every couple of days. So they're growing like gangbusters. So I'm hoping that I can have the same green thumb as they do, and I'll be able to grow those melons along with some of the other crazier ones that I have. Now, again, the yellow, orange, and purple are supposed to grow just like a regular melon, not supposed to have any issues to them. Tigers are supposed to be the same. I just don't know. I don't know anybody that's grown them. And supposedly all these can grow in this region of the United States. So wish me luck. We'll see how it goes. So, okay, so now I'm going to do, I got a little chance prior to the major lockdown, and even with the major lockdown, because we're still masking up, we're not locking down per se yet. We are being asked to mask up, so be sure and mask up. I'm not sure what part of the country you're in, but I know for Texas, we are being asked to mask up, so certainly I need all my friends who are here and around to mask up, even though they are vaccinated. There are still people out there that cannot get vaccinated, and so we need to be careful around and for them. And then they are those idiots that refuse to get vaccinated, and we still have to look out for them even though they're idiots. Or maybe especially because they're idiots. So, that being the case, earlier this week I was able to get out to Round Rock area, and I did some drinking at the Brass Tap. So I have some stuff here from the Brass Tap, which is very close to the Round Rock library. City library, so I wanted to show some pictures of that. So let's take a look at that. So decided to brave the outdoor place. I'm out here at the Brass Tap out in Round Rock. Let me see if the Brass Tap in Round Rock, and I'm having a couple of beers. So far, having a fantastic time. Okay, so before I got to the Brass Tap, you'll see this was a little bit just maybe a half hour before it got that dark. So here's the Round Rock Library. I had not been in front of it before. Actually, I'd never been in it. Still haven't been in it. But I thought I would get a shot of it anyway. So this Brass Tap is like literally right to the left of the main entrance. So this is one of the statues that they have in front. I wasn't able to find the name of the statue itself, but looks like a woman celebrating in a form of dance or something, kicking back, throwing her arms back, and seemed like she was in celebration dance type movement. And then here's the front. There's a bell there, like a Liberty Bell type of thing. I wasn't sure what that was. I didn't have a chance to get up close to read the information on there, but I thought it was cool to take a shot of it anyway. So there's the library. It kind of looks like almost like a bookstore to me. Like it, there was like a cashier up front type of thing almost, but it turned out to be pretty cool. And then here is the two of the beers that I was having. There's a story behind why they're not totally empty, and I can always tell you that story if you come up to me and ask it. So the left is a Weisstafener. I get that horribly wrong, so I apologize for that. And the one on the right is a Black is Beautiful Porter, and it turned out to be really, really, really good. All right, Brass Tap turned out to be really good. Not a lot of people wearing masks there, but that's their choice. My choice is to stay the hell away from them. I drink my beer downstairs in that area, which is why you didn't see a lot of people down there. A lot of people inside yakking and talking, and not a mask in sight. Anyway, so that was I had a real good time, and we are going to now take a look at our Zen moment. This is something I'm trying out. I got some quick footage of a mountain trail that came with the software that I have, and so I thought I'd try it out, see what you all think. Let me know what you think about it. It's going to be on a loop, so it's going to be the same thing, loop for quite a bit, but I'm going to put some music behind it and see what we get. Let me know if you like it or not. Here we go. There you go, your moment of zen. So, or your zen moment. I don't want to get any, sued for copyright infringement. Your zen moment. So, by the way, this music piece that I used was called Teardrop Sky. And so I'm not sure where you can get it, but if you like it, you can certainly look it up. I'm sure you'll be able to find it on YouTube or something like that. Okay, so before we get to the beer, I have one more little section. I was out at the Blue Corn Harvest restaurant this morning, 8-8. Oh, by the way, tangent, I want to give a shout out to my longtime friend Michael Kane. It is his birthday today. He knows how old he is. And hope you're having a good birthday, Mike, if you happen to see this. And just known him forever. Great guy. So anyway, so I was at Blue Corn Harvest. They have different locations, but I was at the Cedar Park location today. I was out on the patio. And I've never gone wrong with Blue Corn. They are fantastic. I've taken their recommendations before, and their food is just top notch. I know they were having some difficulty during COVID. What business wasn't? Glad they were able to hang out or hang on. And so I had some really great food this morning. Let's take a look. So a great young man by the name of Bladen served us today, and he mentioned the special, which happened to be French toast, 2 eggs, a side of bacon, and some farm potatoes, not tomatoes, because I won't eat those. And so this was really good. This is I just got one bite in before I gobbled it all down. It was fantastic. So it turned out really nice. Now for the vegan option, these were I believe like enchiladas, if I'm not mistaken. There was a big, almost half an avocado on top, some veggie rice, black beans, and that green sauce of theirs is fantastic. So it was really, really, really good. And by the way, the on Sunday mornings for brunch, their mimosas are on special for $4 a pop. So if you have a chance, go out to Blue Corn. There you have it. So brunch was probably five hours ago now, and I still am just in awe to what they do out there at Blue Corn. Great job, guys. I appreciate you being out there, being able to survive through the COVID, and I will definitely have brunch again, hopefully soon. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so now it's time for the beer section. I know I was in beer with the brass tap, but this is truly the beer section. So still, as always, giving a shout out to the Boutique, my favorite bottle shop, where I get to find some bad boys like 6 Point Brewery. Yeah, love 6 Point. This is out of Brooklyn, New York. Not only are their labels fantastic, but their beer has been pretty good, top notch for me. I've never had this one. Let's see. It is called Resin. Beer is culture, it says 9.1 ABV. Another good one that goes with the Ayala family. We like to have that high ABV nowadays. This is looks like it's a double IPA, or it has IPA, so I'm assuming that it's double IPA. It is Dank Hop Candy Blast Off. Let's see, and then it's more resin, 19.2 fluid ounces. So this is a big boy. Let's see what it says here. We remember our first sip of hoppy beer. Do you? Nearly spit it out. Now we fantasize about this stuff. Thinking about those hop cones, bursting with juice, ripe as all hell. Makes you look forward to that first resin all day long. Can't wait. This double IPA is loaded with a proprietary blend of new and classic American hops. Proprietary. I hadn't seen that on a bottle before. Once again, this is a 9.1 ABV. This is extra. I guess they gave us this much extra. Here it is. Let me wipe off some of the condensation. I hate to get water on the old laptop here. So let's give it a shot. Let's open it up. The 6 Point Brewery out of Brooklyn, New York. And on top of that, it also says they also brew out of Parksburg, PA, and Downingtown. Downingtown. For those of you who are in and about Downingtown day in, day out, welcome. Welcome to the show. Oh, this is nice. Very dark, golden brown, golden color, more golden brown. But still, it's got a nice tint to it. See if you can see that there. It looks a little bit lighter in the camera, but it's a little bit more of a darker gold. See if I can, there you go. That's closer to the actual color. Very hoppy, very definitely for a double IPA. That's what you expect. I'm not sure what hop it is because it's proprietary. Whatever that means as far as that goes, as far as the hops go. This is really good. In fact, I was just talking about it with someone at the Brass Tap about kind of the differences between IPA, sour beer, non-sour beer, non-IPA. Like, we're just talking about beer in general. And if you're not a beer drinker, IPA may not be the way to go. Like, not the way to start. But then as your palate progresses, you'll find something like this to be very good. It's the same way with just about anything else. It's the same way with, let's go somewhere even way different. It's the same way with soda. A lot of people don't like soda or don't like certain flavors of soda. But one day all of a sudden they try it and then they like it. It turns out their palate has grown to include certain flavors and certain tastes and certain aromas. Yes, I said aromas for taste. And so this is something I like. Now, if you're not used to it, you might think it's a little sour. It's not sour like it's bad. That sour is a totally different thing, and you'll know the difference. You'll really know the difference when something's gone bad. This has not gone bad. This is really good. Fantastic. So 6 Point Brewery, 9.1 ABV, which is something we always like. This is their resin. I've had them on the show before, 6 Point Brewery. They do fantastic. I have some great labels of theirs that I've cut out and added to my board. Fantastic. So thanks again. I am going to give this one 8.5 thumbs up. So 8.5 thumbs up to 6 Point Brewery, their resin. So it's really good. So while I'm drinking the rest of this, I just want to thank everybody for watching the show. I know it's been a little hit or miss lately. I know there's been some drop off as far as the viewers goes, and that's okay. I'm still trying to get my firm footing on things I want to do. The COVID has kind of blocked me from some things and from being able to get some people on. But I'm hoping that will change here soon. I have another tasting coming up in about 3 weeks. That one is going to be cider. Get my cider going on there. There's some fantastic ones that I found at the farmers market that I told you about last week. And just in general, I think it's going to be good. Now, barring us going into full lockdown, we should be able to pull it off. I'll have my charcuterie board out there with some other nice, luscious noms out there to choose on. And if you have a chance and you want to drop by and you're fully vaccinated, just drop me a message and I can clearly invite you on Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, just drop me a comment on my YouTube channel, Javier In The Air. Or just, carrier pigeon, smoke signal, SOS, Western Union, however you want to do it, just get a hold of me and I'll be sure and get you on the invite list. So we're going to be doing cider, and I hope it turns out to be a good one. I have some ones that I've been saving for Shader, and I think it's going to be really good. I want to thank Blue Corn again for being out there. Great job, guys! Fantastic brunch this morning. 6 Point Brewery again. I also want to thank everyone who has been putting up with me the past couple of episodes and seasons. I'm into season 2. This is episode 28 of Javier In The Air. So I believe last year I got only 26. So this is actually 54 episodes. And so I might have a big celebration at 60 if I can get enough people on here. So if you're looking to promote your local business, no matter where you are in the country or in the world, just reach out to me and I can certainly set up an interview with you and have a good time. So without further ado, have a good week, and I will see everybody again next week. Thank you.